Good morning, Bear Creek. It is August 26th, the first day of school.
Woo!
Way to go, guys. You did it. You got up. You had breakfast. You got dressed. And now you're here. So welcome to Bear Creek. We are so proud of you. Hopefully you guys are in your first period class at this time. And so that's also another step that we got to celebrate. But first, with every announcement that we'd like to start with, let's go ahead and say our pledges of allegiance. So, if you don't mind, get on your feet and off your seat so we can start doing the American pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the Texas pledge.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
And now let's have a moment of silence, please. All right. Well, thank you so much, Braves. I'm so excited to first be the one to introduce that I am Miss Rikas. I am your principal here at Bear Creek, and I cannot wait to get this year started. We have been planning days, weeks, months just to see your faces come through that door. So hopefully know how excited we all are to be able to get started on the 2020-2021 school year. That's a mouthful. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of announcements. I do want to let you guys know during announcements they will be videoed, and you will be having a couple of guest speakers during the announcements as well. So today you're going to meet a couple of our counselors, and then throughout this week you'll be meeting some of your assistant principals, and then, not some of them, you'll meet all of them, and then also some other people that have other jobs around the building, just so that you can see who we are. In just a few seconds, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mask off so that you can see what I look like, and then I'm going to put it back on before I go back to the mic. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get to know somebody with a mask on. So again, hopefully that you're going to recognize my eyes when I see you out in the hallway, but please don't be shy, and you can say hi. All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys a little bit about is we have schedules printed for you, and they should be in your classrooms at this time. And so this is something that's a little bit newer than we did last year. So sixth graders, you are going to get a daily schedule that you are going to follow, and fifth graders, you as well. Now, the important thing is we really need for you guys to keep this schedule, because it's going to be something that you're going to refer back to a lot to know exactly where you're going for each class period. Now, your teachers will definitely help you, but they're going to be able to help you when they look at that schedule. So if you have a way to maybe, cut it and paste it inside maybe a folder that you're going to have with you at all times, or a planner that maybe you have, or you're going to keep it in your backpack, this is something that we're going to be asking for you guys to have each day, especially at the beginning, because just to get to know your schedules, because it's going to be a little different. Fifth grade, for the most part, you will be moving with your particular classes from teacher to teacher, but there could be a little bit of a difference there. And again, your teachers will help you out on that. Sixth grade, you guys are pretty different. So you could have maybe one teacher that may be considered in one pod and another teacher in a whole nother pod. So don't worry about pods. Just worry about teacher and then the room number on your schedule. And again, that's something that teachers are going to be helping you guys out with today, just to make sure that you guys know where you're going, okay? All right, so please have that schedule with you at all times. So put it in a very safe place. Crunching it in your backpack, probably not a safe place, okay? So find an area to put that so that we can all look at it throughout the week if we need to. You're going to notice that there's going to be a lot of processes and procedures that have changed since last year, since we've been in the building in March. The mask being one of these changes. We need to make sure that we do have a mask at all times. in the school building, and when we're outside of the school building, there can be designated breaks that we're going to have throughout the day. And then also too, you're going to notice on videos that you'll be watching, if you didn't watch them at home, that there can be times where you take it down quickly, take a drink of water, and then put it back up. But for the most part, our expectation is for you to have your mask on the entire time that you're on campus. And that also goes for the adults. So this is not just a student thing. This is for all of us to make sure that we all are keeping each other safe at this time. Also, every day this week, okay? Every day this week, you are going to report to this particular classroom that you're sitting in, unless you have a schedule change, then we'll talk to you individually about that. But the classroom that you're sitting in right now and you're listening to announcements, this is the classroom you will start. So today, Thursday, which is tomorrow, and Friday, you're going to come to this classroom first, and then at 8:05, your teachers will then be dismissing you to your next period class. Okay? So at least you're going to know at 7:30 if you're being dropped off by your mom or your dad out in the parking lot. At 7:30 when those doors open, you're going to report to that particular classroom.